Peace and love, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're in the right place. Welcome to all my emperors and empresses. Today's going to be a short video just showing you different styles that you could do with material to wrap your hair. So, if you're interested, keep watching. This is number one. This is just, and usually I try to get a 2-foot long piece of cloth. And first you'll see that I'm protecting my hair with a spandex kind of polyester blend cap to keep the moisture in my hair, because what I'm working with right here is probably 100% cotton. So I don't want this to dry out my hair. Another thing that you don't want to do is keep this on like all day long. You know, make sure that you let your hair breathe. The fabric that I have on now is definitely breathable fabric. My hair feels protected. The cotton is not going to pull my hair because it's not touching my hair. So that's why my hair is covered all around. First thing I'm going to do, this is actually 1 3/4 yards. Almost, well, close to 2 yards. This is the first style that I'm going to do. And what I'm doing is, and because you all know, or if you don't know, my dreadlocks are super long. So usually I keep them in the back in a slight ponytail. What I'm going to do is, you see that part? I'm going to cross over and twist. See that? So you have two sides. And you're crossing over. Hold on. And you're going to twist. Now what I do, I play around with the top how I want it to be. Kind of just go in. Because what we're going to do with the rest is just tuck. If you want any type of pleats or anything, just so you can see more of the design, I would add that in now, depending on how far your wrap goes. And you want to make sure that your protective covering, see, my hair sticks out in the back. My hair is down in a ponytail in the back, so a lot of times I would like for my little V to be in the front. Sometimes I do it off to the center, but we're going to keep it very simple today. I tie it in the back. Let me show you the tie. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is take one end, and because of the part that you wrapped around the back, you're just going to tuck that in there. The main thing is keeping it so that it's not so tight. This side, with it being up already, I want to go in and go under and tuck it. And then you just work it according to your desire, depending on the style that you have. This is one that doesn't stretch. It's cotton. Okay. And you can see my back, only because normally I would have this back totally in a ponytail, but since I'm doing so many different styles. Okay. So I'll just play with it a little bit. Let me show you all the back. And again, excuse the band. Normally I would have that taken care of, but because I'll be doing multiple styles, I just wanted you all to be able to see. Okay, that's look number one. Hopefully you like that. All right, let's get on to look number two. If my lovely assistant would get off of my fabric, which is my dog, we can go on to look number two. Look number two, simple, a nice, lightweight scarf. And again, this is probably a little bit over 2 feet. What I'm doing now is I'm just going around my protective cap, because again, this is a cotton scarf. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll twist it around the back like that and then make a knot. just something in the back so I can show off a little knot in the back. So the thing is, if you don't have like super long hair, all of your hair can be tucked under a cap or so, and you can wear this on top, and this is pretty much how it will look. Okay, can you all see that? Okay, what I'm going to do now, because I wasn't even intending on doing that one, but here's another easy route. And I'm keeping this very simple for people who have never done this before. These are very simple techniques that you can do. It's cool, protective styling, protective covering, like from the elements or so. But make sure that you're wearing some type of protection on your hair, depending on the type of material that you'll be using. If I was using a silk or satin cap, scarf, then I wouldn't have to use the protective nylon cap, nylon spandex, polyester blend cap that I'm wearing underneath now. Now, I just took the two. I'm sorry, I'm moving a little fast. And what I did was I kind of wound it up on one side. Let's do that again. I'm taking both sides. And this is probably one of the ones that you see me on my channel doing a lot. So I'm just kind of winding that up, taking it around, crisscross, going in the back. Because see, we still have this piece back here. Let me let that go for a second. I want to hold that down while I'm tucking because I don't want this to move. And I'm just going to go underneath and tuck. Same thing with this one. I'm doing a little crisscross on top. And I'm going around and going in and tucking. And it's not tight at all. Not tight at all. You can pull that forward. You can keep it back. Give it a little regalness. And again, this is what it will look like. If you have your hair down, if you don't, all of this will be covered. So please, don't mind the blue cap that's sticking out because normally I would have that taken care of. Okay, so that's look number 3. But make sure that all your ends are tucked in. You don't want anything sticking out. Okay. The protective cap is important because we don't want the moisture seeping or being pulled out of our hair. And cotton definitely pulls the moisture or draws the moisture out of your hair. All right, here's another one of my favorite scarves that Lucky happens to be laying on. Again, I am working with about 2 feet for sure of fabric, and it's folded over. And what I want to do with this one is I kind of want to go in. I have it tied around the back. Well, I have it wrapped around the back. Now, again, normally you wouldn't see this. In fact, let me push it up so that you don't see it. And pull this down. Okay. So I'm going from the center. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to tuck this piece in, the little hole that we have here. And I'm going to continue down And this is something that's easy to maneuver, play with. There's no set rules. These are just like examples of some of the ways that you can wrap your hair quite easily. And before I go all the way down, I want to start turning because I want this to lay, for me, I want it to kind of lay down flat. As I'm turning, still my two pieces, I'm twisting and I am going around this piece in the center like a donut. Still twisting the ends. And tucking. It's the only thing when you use fabric that has like some embellishments on the end. You kind of really got to be mindful of getting all of the strings tucked in. So again, I don't want it to be tight. I don't want anything tight on my head. I don't want anything that's going to cause me to have a headache. This is a nice, easy style. You could rock. You could rock it again. You could rock it sideways. You could rock it totally in the front. This is kind of like the same thing that we did to the back. And I kind of like the way it's leaning towards the side. So, and again, you want to make sure that that's closed up, which it is. And boom. Real nice, easy, simple style. Especially if you're going out and say you just don't want your hair out. You know, you just want to do something different, something elegant, something cute, something whatever. You just want to have your hair covered because you're going someplace where the energy, you just don't want your hair being attracted to the energy that's in the room. It's good to keep your hair wrapped up. And that's just how I feel. I have one last scarf. How many looks was that? 3 or 4. This is some material. Now, I haven't really worked with this piece. I just bought this yesterday. But it's a very, very, very stretchy material. And this is really what you want to work with. I have 2 yards of this. Now, the width is what I'm unsure of. Totally unsure of. But I figured that, let's change this up a little bit, that if I wanted to do something, I'm taking this off. This is a very soft, stretchy, kind of nylon polyester type material. It's a knit material. And I'm taking a loose my hair. All right. So let's say I wanted something that was going to stand up a little bit taller. What I could do is take my hair. Some people put, depending on the length of their hair, some people put like caps or socks or just other little things to fill up, you know, the area, the space, so that they can get the height, the volume that they want. Me, I just simply wrap my hair around and around and around and around and around. Tucking it. And then the same thing. Taking this. Sometimes I go in the same direction. Oh, it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I go in the opposite direction. So that's giving me my volume on top, you all. And I'm tucking that all the way under. Now, as you can see, I still have hair in the back because I have a massive amount of hair. Now, because I have this big piece of fabric, you all can see that? It's not going to matter about that sticking out because that's going to be covered. But this is a huge piece of fabric. And in fact, let me turn it over this way. All right. Now I'm going to lay my head down. Again, coming towards my front. I'm going to crisscross. One side is going to go one way. The other side is going to go the other way. I want to make sure that I'm covering my hair. Play around with how you want the draping to be. Tuck where necessary. You want that Empress status. What I'm going to do is take it in the back and tie it, because that's as high as I would like for it to be. Now again, I would normally have this like totally in a tight ponytail, or if your hair is not that long, your whole head would be covered. But that's how it's going to look in the back so far. Okay. Now I want to come back around and tuck. Or even if I can, actually, let's see. I could tuck it in the back. Yeah, I think I'm going to tuck it in the back. So I can tie another knot, because this is, like I said, a massive piece of fabric. Massive. It was super wide and super long. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up top and just tuck in whatever fold I can find. This side, since it's already sticking up, I'm going to go under. See, with this piece, I'm going to take this and go under. This is giving you an Empress vibe for sure, but make sure that you play around with it, that you tuck as much as possible, and tuck so that it won't come loose. Sometimes it takes a little finessing. I don't have a mirror, so I can't see what the back is looking like, but I am quite confident that it is all right. Again, this is a stretchy material, so I'm working with it. It's working with me. I love this color. If you like this color, comment down below. Also, comment down below, which material did you like the most as far as the style? Okay. Now, that might be a little extra for some people, but if you're trying to give Diva straight up Empress mode, this will get it. These are some nice spring colors. Well, this is a nice spring color. I brought a yellow one too. I was going to use that today, but I didn't. And that is the final look. Let me see. Let me check my other mirror. I want to make sure I like all my folds, my tucks. I want to make sure everything is tight and neat. That's the side. If you see anything sticking out, make sure you check. If you have somebody that can help you, check. Or if you're looking in a mirror where you can see the back of your head, that's awesome. And bam. Now again, if your hair is not like knee length like mine is, you'll be able to like, I could like actually just have my hair in a ponytail and that's fine. But like trying to wrap all of my hair up like that, that could be a bit heavy. So let me show you the back. Oh, let me show you the back. Then if I want to, just do something a little different with my hair being super long, I can just go ahead and let the front drape down. Comment down below and let me know which head wrap you like the most, which style that you like, which actual piece of fabric that you like the most, which color it was. And I'll be back to do more tutorials very soon. I have lots of wraps. This is something I like to do with my hair, especially because I like to, just it's hard doing different styles and stuff or whatever, just doing any type of styling or anything. And I'm not really into styling my dreads. So I like to dress up my looks with different fabrics, different things that match my outfits, beautiful earrings, adornments. Yeah. And of course, makeup. That's one of my things. That's it. Thumbs up the video if this is something that you like. Please comment down below your favorite one. Don't remember how many I did. I think it was maybe 5. But let me know which one you like the most and which color you like the most, which material, which I would say 2 were pretty stretchy. 1 was mid and 1 was totally not stretchy. So that's it. Peace and love, everyone. Have a great day. Oh, check the description box. I have pictures up on my Instagram. And I also have a lot of pictures up on Facebook, but Instagram really has the most pictures. So if you want to see pictures of my actual hair, how long it is, full body shots, all of that, check me out on Instagram. Check out merchandise at Teespring. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? You've been asking questions. You've been liking my videos. You've been checking me out for a while, and you're still not subscribed? But then you ask 50 questions and you want me to answer them, right? One hand washes the other. Peace and love.